In August 2022, me and my best friend Tara went on a girls trip to Montreal, Canada for 4 days. Our only plans were to walk around, explore the city, and eat amazing food. And because I'm a vegan who literally makes amazing food for a living, that meant we had to find the most delicious vegan options throughout our trip. Luckily, Montreal did not disappoint, so on this vlog, I'm sharing everything we did, and most importantly, everything we ate on our vegan girls trip to Montreal. So if you're planning your trip, you have to add these to your plans. So we are in Montreal, Canada, and we were supposed to check into our Airbnb as soon as we arrived, but can't check in quite yet, so we still have our luggage. There's a vegan restaurant pretty close, like a 6-minute walk from where we're staying, so we're headed over there for lunch. So we ordered our first poutines. We actually ordered 2. I ordered the plain and you ordered the mac and cheese one. Yes. I was like, you know, I'm kind of feeling a little tired from the plain and all. It would be nice to eat something healthy. It's not happening today. So the Google reviews on this place are insane, and they're all saying like it's the best burger they've ever had, like vegan or not. So this is very exciting. To being in Canada. Cheers. So this is the regular poutine. This is the small, by the way. Small portion. The burger. And then you got the Bragg burger. And oh my goodness. This is insane. Is it good? Oh my god. It smells incredible. Okay, I'm gonna get one that's extra gravy. Ooh, happy dance. That's always good. Oh my god. This is insane. This is like rolling. Oh my gosh. Can you see this? Like vegan cheese pulling like this does not happen. Try yours. Oh my god, look at that gravy. This is just like floating in a bathtub of gravy.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah, like insane. I know, right? Like just nestled right in there. I'm gonna pick out the pickles though. Not a pickle. I'll take it. Here's mine. I haven't had a McDonald's burger in years and years and years. This reminds me of what that used to taste like, which is a compliment. Like it's delicious. This is amazing. Definitely worth all the hype. Like legit, complete insanity. Excuse me as I stuff my face now. After that amazing meal, we checked into our Airbnb and went exploring in our neighborhood. We were walking up the Boulevard Saint-Laurent. I'm probably butchering how you say that, and just a word of warning, that's going to happen throughout this video. But we found this super cute set of boutiques that were an absolute dream. I got this dress and these pants, and then we stumbled onto this 2D cafe. It's all very Instagrammable, but the menu was a little disappointing. Shake it. It looks really pretty.
Yeah.
And I like the contrast with the white background. Wow. She chose violence today. Okay. Now let's find out what winter melon tastes like.
She went back at me and she was like, I don't know what this is.
Oh!
I'm thinking it's like, it ends, then don't.
We walked back to our place, passing by this cute park on the way, and got ready to go out at night. The first stop was a bar called the Cloak Room. It's a speakeasy in this beautiful old building. We had to wait about 40 minutes in line because the actual bar is teeny tiny and only fits about 25 people, but when you go inside, it's a vibe. First of all, there's no menu. The server comes by and just asks you a bunch of questions about what you like and don't like and any allergies. I said I was vegan, so they knew not to include any egg whites or honey in my drink. And then they give you this palate cleanser before your actual drinks arrive, and that was incredibly good. And then our drinks arrived, and while they were completely different, they somehow looked the same.
Oh, mine is definitely tolerable. Mine's really good. Yeah. You want to switch? I don't understand how they can look exactly the same. Definitely different. Not that bad. can definitely taste the bourbon in there, which I like.
The second stop for the night was Bar George because TikTok recommended it, so we had to check it out. It's in this hotel in a house from the 1800s. The place is absolutely beautiful, but there was a huge line and the music just didn't sound that great, so we got in an Uber to our third spot. We thought we had the wrong place when we got dropped off at the super sketch alley, but nope, this was it. Atwater Cocktail Club was voted the third best bar in Canada, and once we got in, we understood why. The decor is so cool and the drinks are just wow. I mean, they're so interesting and intricate. I mean, look at this menu. There were plenty of vegan options. I got the Flip the Bird and Tara got the Mad Whale, mainly because, yep, it came in a whale. We both like the drinks better here than at the Cloak Room, and they were priced about the same at around $18 for a drink. The next day, we started by taking a long walk down Sherbrooke Street, where we saw a bunch of murals and old buildings that I'm a total sucker for, to arrive at Love, where we had brunch reservations. This place is 100% vegan and gets pretty busy, so make sure you book a table ahead of time. We ate at the, oh, here goes another butchering, La Montagne location, and it was straight out of a Pinterest board, and even the restrooms were so cute and feminine. I just loved it all. We chose to sit in the patio because the weather was absolutely perfect, but one thing to note is that if you're allergic to bees, you want to sit indoors because all those plants did attract a couple of unwanted friends. Light heart over here, that's cute. So I got a vanilla latte, you got golden milk, peachy keen, so it has like tequila and a bunch of other yummy things, and then just plain coffee. Try the golden milk first. Good?
Not my favorite, but I'll drink this.
Okay. Yum. So it's a little different than a regular one mostly. It has peach and sage, but it's that's good. So I got the tofu benedict, which is, I can't wait. This is like fried. Oh my god, this looks so good. And did they say like it was Quebec style potatoes? So that's what they are. And then we also got, we both wanted this. So we got the sweet waffle, and it has berries. I can't have blueberries, so I'll pick those out. But it has like a Nutella chocolate hazelnut situation going on top. Looks so good. And we're gonna share because, I mean, look at this. Okay. It's really good. This doesn't taste like any tofu I've ever had. It's almost like the consistency of chicken. Like it's tougher in the best way possible. In the breading, I mean, anything with breading and fried is always great. But the sauce is really good. And the tomato, like just everything. So good. Oh, let me try the potatoes. I never met a potato I didn't like, so. Nice and crispy. Absolutely delicious. So good. Now we're moving on to the waffle. I messed up because I'm allergic to blueberries, and I did not realize that it had a sauce that has berries in it, and it has blueberries as part of it. So I'm gonna have to eat around it. I think the bottom one has less of it. It's not like a deathly allergy, but still, I'm not trying to do that today. Hazelnut spread, like if you told me this is Nutella, I would believe you. Like, there's no difference between real Nutella and this. Very good. I wish I could just like really get into it, but it's not a smart idea. After being fully caffeinated, fed, and let's face it, slightly buzzed, all we had to do was go up a block to do some shopping at St. Catherine Street. I had a little too much fun at Aritzia in a place called Garage, had to go into Indigo because you can't go wrong with a bookstore, and then we finally arrived in Old Montreal and the Notre Dame Cathedral. Tara's a big Celine Dion fan, so she was especially excited about this one since this is where Celine got married. It's also a beautiful cathedral and 100% worth the $15 entry fee. Just make sure you buy the tickets using the QR code they have on the side of the building, because that way you don't have to wait in line. This this is on the list of places that I saw on Pinterest that I was like, this place is adorable, we need to check it out. So we passed by, I was like, let's go in. I thought we were just gonna grab a coffee and go, but how adorable is this place? We might have to sit down. They sell all of these like local little things. Sell like local candles and food and all that stuff. I don't know how much of it is vegan. About to explore now. Yeah, the answer to that is not much, unfortunately. A few vegetarian choices, but not vegan, except for these cookies. But they did have non-dairy milk for the lattes, though. That place was adorable. Oops. I got a latte, you got a latte, and I got the vegan cookie. The vegan cookie is a little healthy, let's say. It's not really like an indulgent cookie, but there was a vegan option, so yay. We continued our day by walking around Old Montreal, checking out some of the local vendors, and strolling by the water. The weather was just perfect. And then we walked up Duluth Street where we had a Labatt beer while doing some people and dog watching. And at the end of the night, we just caught the end of this random Swedish band that was playing at a bar, and it caused a spontaneous street sing-along. It was absolutely adorable, very wholesome and sweet. Another beautiful, beautiful day in Montreal, and after a very long day of shopping and exploring and eating, yesterday we are off to eat some more. We're trying some Montreal bagels, and then we're meeting with a vegan bakery owner to try some vegan baked treats. So let's go. This is where we went for bagels, and it turned out to be a huge bust. Turns out bagels have eggs in the recipe in Canada, so there were 0 vegan options for me. I ended up having to get the most expensive granola bar on the planet instead. I still can't understand how this and a latte came out to like $10. But anyway, Tara really liked her bagels, so if you're vegetarian, that's an option. And I was later told that Fairmount bagels do not have eggs, so maybe try going there instead. Next came the part that I was most looking forward to on this trip. It was going to a vegan bakery. Sophie Sucre has been open for about 9 years, and their Instagram looks so yummy, but they were going through renovations right at the exact week that I was there. But thankfully, when I reached out to the owner, Milen, vegan baker to vegan baker, she was super gracious and offered to meet me right outside the bakery so I could still try some of her stuff and share it with you guys.
Everything that you make is 100% vegan.
Yes, and we make it all in-house. Unfortunately, because we're closed, I couldn't prepare some of our puff pastries and croissant. That is what we're known for.
Oh, me too!
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can't have that, unfortunately, but what do we have here?
But, so we were able to get some of our most popular products.
I don't even know where to start here. Let's start with the scone. Yeah. Oh my god, they're still warm. It smells delicious.
I have a funny story about the scones. When we first opened, a blogger wrote about us and mentioned it's such a great thing to have a new vegan bakery, and that unfortunately the scones were vegan because they couldn't believe that there was no butter in it. We had to ask them for a correction and say, no, the scones are in fact also vegan.
It's amazing.
Thank you, so sweet. We have a couple other flavors.
This with some tea would just be amazing. And you guys do have coffee when you're open and stuff?
We do. We have a cute drink menu in the summer and the winter as well.
Nice.
Hot drinks, hot chocolate.
This brownie?
That's a brownie. It's also gluten sensitive, so that's not made with wheat flour, which is nice to have some options. But our focus is that it's vegan.
Oh my god. This fudge on top, I'm all about that. It's just like, the whole thing is just like so soft and melts in your mouth. It's the best morning ever. That's banana bread.
Yeah, pretty classic.
Okay.
I mean, you can't go wrong with the classics. That's sort of what we're about, is making traditional recipes, things that are nostalgic for people.
Yeah.
By giving them that vegan alternative so that they can still enjoy it.
So there's some chocolate in here.
Chocolate chip. You also have a plain one, but I mean, chocolate makes everything better.
Everything. That's so moist. That's really good. This is delicious. It's like morning cake. Okay. And then we have the cupcake.
The cupcake,
So you
chocolate on chocolate.
Chocolate on chocolate, best kind. Yeah, it's like so nice and like chocolatey, and like I just love a good moist cake.
Milan and I talked a lot more about vegan baked goods, the vegan scene in Montreal, and owning vegan businesses. We found out we had a whole lot in common, and it was such a great fun conversation. I decided to share that in full in another video. I'll put that link in the description below for you to check it out. With our vegan baked goods leftovers in tow, we then set out towards McGill University, beautiful campus by the way, to get to Montreal Park for a view of the city. What Tara didn't tell me though is that to get that beautiful view, we had to work for it.
Wait, right?
Sorry, what was that?
We're gonna follow a lot of stairs up, and then we'll turn at some point left, and we'll go to how do you say that?
The Conde or the Montreal? This one or the other one?
This one.
Some kind of Belvedere.
Condironk.
Holy, I thought I was in shape. My face has melted off. It's alright. Alright, we can do this. Let's do this.
And then we walked and we walked and we walked and we climbed and we walked and we went up the stairs and more stairs, and just when you thought there were no more stairs, there were more stairs. But it was all worth it because when we got to the top, there was this beautiful, beautiful view of the city. It really was just amazing. And again, not to talk about the weather, but seriously, the weather was perfect and it was just absolutely gorgeous and worth the effort. Alright, so we decided today we're gonna go picnicking with our leftovers, and we have all the goods that we got at Sophie still over here. And now we just found a picnic table. I'm just gonna enjoy it. Oh, and we stopped by a dépanneur, I think that's how you say it, like a convenience store. And we got some Labatt beer to enjoy at the end of this hike, which sounds amazing. So, cheers. Hey, buddy. Hi. You are so cute. Come over here. Let me have a Disney princess moment. My God, you are so cute. Would you like some vegan scone?
You're so cute. Look at your teeth.
You are so cute. Come on. Come on. Would you mind if you jumped on the table?
I don't want it on the table.
Oh, hi. There you go. Here. Hey. Yeah. He's so cute. After our picnic, we walked through Mount Royal Cemetery. Not usually my choice of place to visit, but it was the easiest way down from this hill we were on, and it was really pretty and had graves dating back to the 1800s. And we made it to this neighborhood called Mile End, which had a few stores, but was honestly just not my favorite. So we were looking for just a place to sit down and have some water, rest a little bit from our very, very long walk. And they did have vegan milkshakes, and we got the chocolate espresso one. It was okay, right? That was not a milkshake. That was like a hot chocolate that was served cold. Like, it didn't have ice cream. But it was okay. On the way back to the Airbnb, we stopped by a store called Hachelberry, which is a small health food store. They had a ton of vegan products, from frozen meals to vegan meats and dips and cheeses, including this fromagerie. Get it? See what they did there? But they had it. You named it, they had it. And so we had walked about 30,000 steps at this point, so we were really gross and sweaty, so we decided to just grab some food and eat back at the room. Baguette. We got rosé. And cashew cheese, tomato and basil, made in Quebec. And these, the Very Good Butcher's plant-based butchery in British Columbia. So we figured we would just make these and kind of make like a makeshift sandwich situation. Product is pre-cooked and can be eaten as is. Great. You can do it on a frying pan, or you can just like heat it up in the microwave, which I think is what's gonna happen because I don't really feel like dealing with cleaning. So, yeah.
what it looks like. Mmm. 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 I was trying to figure out like what the taste reminded me of, and I think it's spaghetti, but it's because it's tomato and basil, so that's why it's reminding me of that. But I guess that's a good thing. Nothing fancy, but let's see. It's not bad. We didn't want to go grocery shopping for a bunch of stuff because we're leaving tomorrow, but like if we had like more vegan cheese and like some veggies and like some greens, like this could turn it. This has potential. I would say this has potential for sure. It's a little plain as it is right now, but I would say both the cheese and the sausage are solid, but they need a little something something here to carry the sandwich along. This is very plain. I really hope our bags make it to the end of the day. So our Airbnb couldn't keep our bags. Our flight isn't until tonight. And we thought we could leave them the hotel next door. They wouldn't allow it. So we found a place called Bags Away on Google Maps. And we walked our bags all the way down to Old Montreal to do that. I was expecting some kind of locker situation. Yeah. That's not it. It's basically the storage out of this convenience store over here. So I hope our bags make it. There's no receipt or anything. There's the receipt from the online thing, but we didn't get like a ticket or anything like that.
No, nothing from the place.
Yeah, so let's hope our bags are here at the end of the day. But let's go explore.
Next stop was another Pinterest recommendation, Crew Cafe, which is inside of an old bank. The building is incredibly beautiful, and while we didn't eat there, there were a few vegan options on the menu. After that, we went to the Barbie exhibit. I used to collect them as a kid, so this was pretty cool. They even had this life-size Barbie box you could get into. This is what Barbie version of me looked like. Too bad I didn't have a vegan croissant to pose with me. And then finally, we went to see the St. Joseph's Observatory, which everyone tells you should check out when you're in Montreal. It was a 20-minute Uber each way though, and honestly, the view we had the day before was nicer in my opinion, but I'm not complaining. It's one of those things that if you don't do, everyone's gonna be like, how could you? Soon after that, it was time to head to the airport. Unfortunately, we did get our bags, by the way. But I wanted to say before I end this video that while we had some amazing vegan food in Montreal, there were other highly rated spots we just didn't get to try because at the end of the day, there's only so much food a girl can eat. Some honorable mentions include Maynard's, which has a lobster roll made with mushrooms and a Nashville chicken sandwich. They're apparently amazing. Au Vivre, which is the oldest vegan spot in Montreal. And Mylène said that Sushi Momo is her favorite spot in the city for vegan sushi. I hope this video helped you see what vegan options are available for next time you visit Montreal. If it did, please give it a like. I love this city and its people and will certainly be back. And hey, if you're a vegan, you might want to subscribe to the channel because I have vegan food in here every week.